Hey, everybody, and welcome to Christmas Characters. Today, we're going to talk about the topic of change. In the Christmas story, you see that in the three wise men that came to see Jesus, and then they went a different way. How do we take a different way on 2021? What is it that you need to change? Just drop it down in the comments. The one thing that if you could wave a magic wand, you would change. In the beginning of this year, my wife and I took some health assessments, and she was showing me the other day how it said that she weighed 160 pounds and then her fat content and all these things. And if you fast forward 12 months, right now, she is 137. So kudos to her. Just drop in the comments, say thank you. Well, congratulations, Kathy. I'm so happy for her because she did it not because I forced her to, because she felt that this is a change that she needed to make. I also lost about 15 pounds. So between the two of us, we almost lost about 50 pounds. So, what are some specific things that we can do to change an area of our life that we're not really happy about? I call them the three P's. The first P is perfection. We are seldom graceful towards ourselves. We beat ourselves up so much because we put such a high standard. We say, for example, I'm going to walk 2 miles a day every day. And then one day you walk half a mile. And then you think, okay, I'm a failure because your standard is perfection. If you don't walk 2 miles a day, it's nothing wrong with having goals. The thing is, what happens when you don't reach them? How do you treat yourself? Then you feel bad about yourself and you're like, man, I promised myself. And that's number two. Promise is number two, but we'll get there in a moment. But this perfection concept, it has been proven that when you have grace orientation, this is to mean that you understand you're an imperfect human being. You don't justify your imperfections, but you understand they're part of the package. So if you think to yourself, I feel so bad about myself, I didn't reach my goals, and it's like a spiral. So then you eat more, then you feel bad about the fact that you ate more, so you exercise less, and then you feel bad about the fact that you exercise less, and it's a circle that never ends. At some point, you just kind of say, listen, I didn't reach my goal that I had of 2 miles, but I walked a half a mile, and I walked a half a mile. Is bet I was lapping people who were just eating tamales and didn't walk and walked 0 miles. All right, so that's the first one is this concept of perfection that nobody achieves. Just it's unachievable. All right, stop trying. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Number two is promises. This is the problem with promises. We're always promising because we think in the future the days have 72 hours, but today the day only has 12 hours. We think there's going to be a time when my life is all going to align together, when I'm going to have enough time to spend with my wife, to exercise, to eat right, to cook really good meals, to watch an hour of P90X while I exercise. We're always promising ourselves that we're going to make these necessary changes at some point in the future, beginning of the year, springtime, when the kids get out of school. And it's always somewhere in the future. Human beings mistakenly think we have so much time in the future. Promises don't work because they're focused on the future. What you need to do is, instead of saying January 1st, 2021, I want to make changes in my diet, just start doing it now. Doing it now. On the 17th of December, on the 21st of December. We start on the 17th of December. It's not a holiday. It's not anything special. 17th of December, that's when we started working out. Today is a great day, right? You don't have to be motivated to do it. You just have to do it. Instead of promising God what you're going to change, hold on to God's promises to you that He promised He's going to give you. And the third one is your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, somebody else, you're going to work for somebody else to fulfill theirs. Okay? If you don't know your purpose, somebody's going to pay you to fulfill theirs. The clearer you are in your purpose, the more intentional you're going to be about your goals, right? And because you know why? What happens when you're clear on your purpose? You have the ability to say no because you understand that's not in your purpose. When somebody asks me to do some things that's not in my purpose, I'm like, I'm not your person for that. And it's fine. I don't have to be everything for everybody. I can say no. It's a great thing to be able to say no. That does not fit in my purpose. Your purpose. Let me just tell you one last thing about your purpose. The best thing about your purpose is to find out not just what your purpose is, but what is God's purpose and how you fit into it. That's a different way of looking at it. Instead of always asking, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? I need to find out what is God's purpose and how do I fit in there? It's a fantastic thing. My daughter told me that, and I really appreciate. I don't know where she got it from. She got it from a book somewhere. She's educated, and she told me that, and I was like, yeah, it fits perfectly. Instead of always asking, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? What is God's great purpose? His macro purpose, and how do I fit into that? All right. If you have a specific prayer or request for something you want to change, would you just leave it in the comments? Say, I want to change my diet. I want to eat less sugar. I want to run more. I want to be nicer to my dog. I want to get a dog. Whatever it is that you want to do, starting today, whatever change. And I pray during this day, I pray for every single one of those. So thank you for leaving those messages there. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Share this with somebody else. Give them some good Christmas cheer because change is possible. Took us a while, but it happened. God bless you. Have a great Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow. This has been Christmas Characters.